Da. Da.
Da 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 da.
We're good. Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game. I'm your host, Sugar Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
And we're back with another episode, Three Houses, where
Yes,
we are absolutely not going to 2 hours tonight.
No, we are not, because we started a bit late, and I can only go to 2 hours if we don't start late. Also, you know, I have to get the video done in, like, the next day, so I'd really like to not. So, yeah, we'll go to maybe an hour and a half at most. Yeah, I can go here. So, no, one further over. Right there. So, by the way, guys, I do want to issue an apology because I did watch the Teen Titans intro after the stream, and Younger Bro was correct that it was the wrong intro. However, I still don't understand how that's fucking possible because I have not watched Teen Titans Go or the Teen Titans Go intro.
I think I know how.
So it's like,
I think at one point we were talking about the Teen Titans intros. At some point. I brought it up or you brought it up. Can't remember which.
Yeah.
And I played both of them.
Yeah.
So that's how you must have heard it.
Well, because, and I listened to
either that
and here's
or
the thing.
commercials.
Like, because I listened to the Teen Titans Go intro after that, and I still think that that's a knockoff of the original that I'm remembering, but I don't know where it was. So I'm just sitting here like, where the fuck was the one that I remember?
Because I didn't know if it was a 4Kids version or something like that, but
No,
the only
wasn't
two
something like
versions
that.
I knew existed were the Japanese version and the English version.
Yeah, it wasn't something like that. I think that they used that at some point before Teen Titans Go for some reason. And I have no memory of why, but I know that they did the Teen Titan, the TEENTITANS bit before Teen Titans because while listening to the Teen Titans intro, I was certain that I was like, this is definitely a remix because I can tell when they did the like record scratch sound. That's not in my memory of the original. So I know they did it somewhere. I just don't know where. But it wasn't the intro. Younger Bro was right.
Was it a transition screen?
It could have been. I don't know. My brain tells me I remember them playing that before the intro.
I've always known it as the K-pop song.
Yeah, and you're right. I do also. When I heard it, I remembered that playing at the beginning. But I also remember the other bit playing at some point. So I don't know when and where, but I don't know.
Like, guys, it has been years since I've seen Teen Titans, but the one thing I remembered was the intro. I will always remember the intro.
Yeah, and again, Younger Bro is correct.
I remember bits and pieces from the show. I even remember the ending of the show, but only because it's been told to me. I've seen clips of it, and not actually viewed it myself personally. Like, I've never seen the actual ending. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that. I remember when Raven got her split personalities in an episode.
As a reminder, guys, that is not just
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
In fact, they did it in a different way in Teen Titans Go. Because it wasn't anything like the original.
Yeah.
And that was the joke.
Yeah.
And they made fun of it more when they did it to the other Titans. And not the same season, but...
Yeah. I guess I should clarify that when I was saying last episode I haven't seen Teen Titans Go, that is true. But what I meant was I had not seen the intro and had not seen full episodes. I have seen clips. So I was aware they redid the Raven split personality bit.
It was great. It was great even in Go. Like...
Yeah. And here's the thing. It was one of those situations where I don't want to admit that they did it well. They did do it kind of well, but...
It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and that's the reason. It was a joke. It's the same thing as like saying that... It's like comparing Ruby and Ruby Chibi. They're both perfectly fine products, and neither replaces the other. The problem is, Cartoon Network was marketing Teen Titans Go as a replacement for Teen Titans in effect. And that's how the audience was taking it. They were like, oh, but we don't want Teen Titans Go. We want the original back. And it's like, yeah, if... yeah.
I'll just say this, guys. I will always love the original Teen Titans over Teen Titans Go. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Even though I don't remember the show much, I know I love it so much more than Go. But Go does have an appeal to it, and I see why people like it. In fact, I'm not saying I hate it. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy some bits. There are some episodes that I didn't really care for, but...
It is not the literal worst thing in the universe.
It is not... Exactly. It is not the worst redo of a show, but when it has something to try to live up to,
Leave it to me.
You can just tell it's such a worse show than the original. Like,
exactly. This is now, and this is not the same thing as when they actually redid Powerpuff Girls, where they did just actively
I'm your girl.
remake the show.
For Powerpuff Girls, I'm not seeing the new show, but I've heard vastly bad things about it.
Yeah.
Um,
and it's a shame because that I have seen a bit of, and it has one of the better characters like in the entire Powerpuff franchise in it.
My orders?
Like, it's a character. If we ever watch that show, I will actually be happy only because I want to see that character.
They even did a cross with Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans Go, and I enjoyed that. But again, it is just so hard to live up to the original when you're a remake.
Yeah. And that's the problem, is they had to live up to the original. But when you're in a situation where it's like, well, what now?
Yeah. I have not seen the new Powerpuff Girls, so I cannot judge it fairly.
Yeah.
But I can judge Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go fairly, because I've seen enough of both. And I can say for 100% certainty that the original Teen Titans the original Teen Titans is better than Go.
Yeah.
I know what old bro is thinking. I can say it's an absolute failure. This absolute failure.
Wasn't thinking that, but I understand why you'd think I was thinking that. This absolute failure. Yeah, it's and that's the problem.
But we're not going that far.
That's the problem. It wasn't an absolute failure. It was a disappointment.
Yes. But it made up for it for actually funny episodes like.
But here's the other problem. I've watched people talking about, not specifically Teen Titans Go, but talking about shows like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That way. Because one of the things that people have talked about is that I still can't give it to him. Okay. One of the things that one of the reviewers I watched a lot, and I don't watch them as much anymore. Actually, I really don't watch them at all anymore. But one of the reviewers I used to watch made a good point of the problem with reviewing a show in like any type of fandom is audiences don't know what they want. Or maybe even more specifically, it's not even that audiences don't know what they want, but it's that what audiences say they want and what they actually...
Move Annette towards Flame and fortify with Flame. That way she heals and won't get fucking murdered.
Oh, yeah. Because I have to leave them over here to... Can I actually... Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's probably the thing. Oh, come on. Wasting my time. Game.
Controller died?
I think so. Which is weird, because I thought they were being charged, but I guess I hadn't been.
Oh, maybe rescue might have been another option.
Oh, it's actually, hold on. Yeah, let me.
Wait, hold on. Rescue, you can't place her where you want. Plus,
Well, yes, but
it would move her next to Flame. And if you rescued Annette from there, they would still get to her.
range 1 to magic out of 4. Magic is what, 33? 1 to 8? But yeah, but that's not the point. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try that first. Here's why. I don't want to save them. I want to save
Onward.
Annette.
no. I'm not trying to save Annette. I'm trying to save Ignatz.
And that's not the one being targeted.
He's about to be. These two are only being targeted because I moved them over there. I'm not gonna move them over there.
I
is the
do this
point.
for all of us.
Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to get them all out of the way of these oncoming enemies.
Anyway, problem with the show.
Shall we?
So, for example, a lot of people
I'll do
will
my
tell you,
best.
"Oh yeah, we really liked the original Teen Titans, and we didn't like Teen Titans Go." Here's the problem: if you look at the sales numbers for those two shows, millions more people watch Teen Titans Go than watch Teen Titans.
Is it because the word got out more?
No,
or
it's
people
because-
want more
it's
Teen
because-
Titans?
No, it's because people claim that they want dramas, and what they actually want is comedies. And that's why Teen Titans Go was made. It was made because Cartoon Network knows those exact same facts. And they said, no, the audience say they want a drama, and they say they like Teen Titans as a drama. But what they actually want is a comedy. And they made it a comedy, and it sold more and made more money than the original. So the audience is wrong.
From personal opinion of Teen Titans Go, the only thing I hate about it,
At the ready.
it's the same problem with a lot of new shows lately. Relationship issues.
That's true.
But
That's my strategy.
there are some episodes where I can give it an excuse because it's supposed to be the joke.
Yeah.
However, when it actually gets serious a little, that's when I start getting mad.
You goddamn kidding me.
Waste of it.
I might actually have to redo that. Because I'm gonna die. Because I literally take too much damage. And I don't think there's any
I don't
way.
think he can hit you from there.
He was killing me from there.
Yeah, because you were attacking him. He doesn't attack you unless you're
Yes,
in those
I
four squares.
want to attack him. I'm trying to remove him.
Yes, but I'm saying he can't attack you from there unless you attack him.
Yes. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm not trying to not attack him. I'm actively attempting to kill him.
I know you are.
Then why are you saying, but if you don't attack him, he won't attack you?
You
I
were
want to attack him!
You were saying that he's gonna kill Byleth like next
Yeah,
round.
no, I'm saying that Lawrence is going to kill him if he attacks him.
Anyway,
It's just like, I'm just sitting back being like, yes, I'm trying to kill him. But if you just don't attack him, you won't die. And it's like, yes, but I want him dead.
anyway, back to the show.
So, yeah, I'm not being targeted. I mean, that was basically it. Just, it's the fundamental fact that people say they want, that they don't want,
They
Teen
don't
Titans
want
Go. They want the original. Except sales numbers say
say otherwise.
they are wrong.
Um,
And I know that's not fair, and people will say that's not fair because those are different audiences. The people who watch Teen Titans Go were not the same people who watch Teen Titans. And you're right, but
I'd say it's a gray area.
yeah, exactly. It's one of those situations where everybody's right and nobody cares. Wait, did he heal? God damn it. That entire turn was a fucking waste. He's got to do this to get him distracted.
But yeah, so my problems with Go is, again, relationship issues.
Yeah.
So they actually had one episode I was a little pissed off at. So you know how Teen Titans Go had their big movie? It was in theaters. Have you seen it?
No, but
I have. It wasn't bad. However, I expected this movie during like the first or second season because they had an episode where it was pretty much the first episode they had noted about Slade Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stronger than before.
They cut all that out, and we don't get to see Starfire and Robin kiss.
Yeah,
He mentions it.
We need more
And then it's a joke afterwards, like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's
But I know with Starfire's character in Go, it doesn't mean anything. Because she kisses people all the time, just learn their language. That was the same in the original. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But in this version, Starfire's even more stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can see this not meaning anything, and I see why you cut this out.
But also,
But
fuck you, this is an important moment.
But, yeah, also, if they would have cut there, showed us the movie that we saw in theaters, I'd find that more believable than the story they gave in the episode.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Starfire and Robin kissed in that episode. Okay, they did, but it was when Robin was first recruiting the Titans.
Yeah.
She learned his language through kissing him and kind of explained why he fell for her. That's in the same material for all the stuff about Robin Starfire. But I just hate that they wrote Slade Wilson as a joke in that episode, cut out all of that material, and saved it for a movie later that was supposed to appear in that episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the bigger problem, that they cut it out for a later thing.
Yes.
Rather than, it's one thing to cut it out and not use it because they didn't think it made sense there, but
to me,
they didn't do that. They cut it out to put it somewhere else later, just as like, not even a joke, but just because.
Yeah, guys, I understand why they did it.
Fuck you for doing it.
It was funny. I laughed at it. I did. However, there was the other side of me that I'm like, you know what? They shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
They should have had the fucking movie right there. Why didn't they do it? They wanted to save it for a later thing. They cut all of that out. To me, it's like you shouldn't have even done it at all at that moment if you were going to save it for later. Like, you shouldn't have even hinted at it.
Yeah. And that makes sense.
It's a mess.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Like, aside from the relationship problems in Go, their joke, like everything in that movie is a joke, so I can't blame everything. It's still a decent show. And I enjoyed it.
What's next?
It is hard to say that Teen Titans Go is a bad show, because it's not.
Yeah, it's not technically a bad show. It's just that it could have been a much better show, and it is.
But anyway, it's another one of those shows where if something happened in the previous episode, they might not bring it back because the entire show is a joke.
Yep. Yeah, and they almost certainly won't bring it back because, as you said, the entire show is a joke.
For all I know, like, they have later seasons. I know they're up to like season 8 now.
Yep.
I'm sure they've had more jokes surrounding Starfire and Robin's relationship.
Yep.
And maybe Beast Boy and Raven's relationship. I'm sure. But on the other hand, I just have to deduct a point from shows that can't get relationships right.
Yeah, but again, it's to be fair, it's a comedy. That's the joke.
I know, and
It's like,
it's so
it's
hard
kinda-
for me to judge Teen Titans Go that way too, but
Yeah.
it's just that now it's just a personal opinion of mine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I hated what they did with Finn in Adventure Time.
Yep.
I hated what they did with Steven Universe. By future, not everything.
Yeah,
else.
but I don't think that those are comparable is the problem. Like, it fit for Finn, it wasn't a joke. They just made him a terrible person.
Yeah, and I didn't see him that way until they made him that way.
Yeah.
Like, to me, Finn is the rambunctious hero who won't do anybody harm. Then he, I guess, goes through puberty and fucks it up.
That is how they're handling it, I guess.
Hated it.
Yep.
Like, I didn't even hate the ending of Adventure Time. I love the ending to Adventure Time. I've watched all of Adventure Time and even the newer stuff they had. I loved all of it. Except for the relationships.
Yep.
Because
No mercy.
I was a hardcore Finn and Flame Princess fan.
Yep.
I hated Fire and Ice. I thought it was going to be really good because, Ice King pissed off Flame Princess. Let's see what happened. No. No, it's not that. It's Finn and
Time
Fire...
for seconds.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Finn and Fire
Perfectly timed.
Princess's
Train harder.
breakup episode.
Yep.
And then what happens later in the series, she essentially gets with Cinnamon Bun. But later we learn Cinnamon Bun would have liked it that way. She just didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you get a pass for that. But it doesn't make up for what you did with Finn.
No. But yeah, that's the situation.
Too close
It's
for my liking.
there's a difference between
Yeah,
there's
yes.
a difference between telling a joke, like making a relationship be a joke as part of the joke, and
When the show is serious and they're in a serious relationship.
yeah, and having a serious relationship where you just fuck up the relationship for no reason.
Like Teen Titans Go, Adventure Time, and Steven Universe, yes, are not comparable necessarily because of the different shows with different characters with different interests and tastes.
Yeah, but I'm not even
It's-
going that far. I just think that because
It's just I'm listing my relationship problems I had in different shows.
yeah, and I agree.
That's all I'm.
Yeah, I agree. So
I'm not trying to compare them. I'm not trying to give it off that way.
Yep. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It just definitely feels like it's being compared, even though it's not necessarily.
You know, with Steven's situation, I hated what they did in Future.
Yeah, well, Steven Universe Future was just awful. Just absolutely awful.
There were some episodes in Future I enjoyed. I can absolutely say I enjoyed some of those episodes. But then they almost leave off on a cliffhanger, in a way. Seeming like they might come back for more stuff.
Well,
After Future, I doubt they're coming back.
I think the goal was that they planned to come back for more stuff, but there's no chance they're doing that anymore. Yep.
Older bro hated the, what was it, the plant, and that made you stop watching the show?
So what happened was I got to the plant episode where, because that was the first episode where they were doing
It's
the,
almost a shame to kill
doing the whole that he's
Death will make you consequential.
just like lying with everybody and like,
He's becoming mental.
yeah. Well, yes and no. It's the one where he's just like, where he's lying to people, but also that he's,
Too easy.
can't think of the word for it right now.
People are waiting on me.
I guess that he's unable to handle the change, basically.
He doesn't like change.
Yeah. That was the first episode of that, and I really couldn't get through that episode. So I skipped, so I went to the next episode, and it was literally the same fucking plot again. And I was like, are
Hey,
you
Mr. B.
kidding me?
Was that the Lars and Sadie episode?
Yes, it was the same thing.
Oh, it was rough.
It was uncomfortable the first time you did it. Why would you do that 2 episodes in a row?
I somehow managed to get through that episode because even I wanted to stop her watching.
It's
But I was
just
like,
holy shit.
I screamed at that episode. It was rough.
Who the fuck designed that and thought that was a good idea?
I understand why Steven reacted the way he reacted in Future.
Look, it's not that I don't get it. It's just that
I know he was suffering some mental issues.
yes, but I don't think that's a good excuse. The entire situation was terrible.
But yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like, Future's hard to watch. That's probably the best way to describe Steven Universe Future. It is just hard to watch.
Yeah, that's a fucking understatement. The understatement of the century right there. Hard to watch.
Like, after the Lars and Sadie episode,
Yeah, fundamentally, I think the big problem was just Rebecca Sugar needed to stop writing Steven Universe.
after the Lars and Sadie episode, there were some things I enjoyed, like him turning into a monster. I thought was strange, but I understand that was just part of his mental health issues, and that just came about because of that. So I understood that. What I didn't really like was what they did with Connie in Future, and I understand why they did that too.
No, Mr. B, it's TBGN Media LLC.
So,
Also, I don't think you typically incorporate an LLC. It's usually either an Inc. or an LLC.
but anyway, I only say Connie and Steven had relationship issues because of Future.
I mean,
Because the rest of the series, I enjoyed it.
but yeah,
Like, I had very little issues with everything else. But when Steven became mental because she said she didn't want to marry
Are
him,
you a legit LLC? No. That would require us to be making enough money, Mr. B, to pay for the LLC fees every year. So, no. But at some point, yes.
But anyway, yeah, after Steven became mental because Connie didn't want to marry him, like,
Well, from
right
my
that
understanding
way.
of that episode, it wasn't even that Connie didn't want to marry him. It was that Connie's mother didn't want her to marry him because she was going off to college and had a future, and now is a bad time.
I wanted someone with experience to explain to him, you don't get married this young.
I mean, that too, but
Because from my understanding, they were 14.
it was in the future. It was like, I think it's supposed to be like years later. So no.
I thought it said at the beginning of Future, like, 14. Like, Steven Universe was 14. Well, that's what it said in the movie, I thought.
The movie took place
Just before
directly.
Future.
No, the opposite. It took place directly after Steven Universe.
Yes.
It took place 5 years before Steven Universe Future.
Okay.
There was a time gap.
I literally didn't notice.
Yeah, no, you don't, because it was written terribly, just like all of the last 2 seasons of Steven
It
Universe.
didn't even say, like, 5 years later in Future or something like that.
There was meant to be a time jump. She's literally graduating high school and going to college. She's 18.
I thought she just skipped a few grades.
No, she's 18.
Oh.
Steven Universe is also supposed to be 18 or 19. It literally was a time jump, and they don't
But
explain
they're no
that well enough.
different.
Yeah, you know. Welcome to the bad writing of Steven Universe, where you don't know the fucking characters got older because the show doesn't tell you well enough.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, then maybe I will withdraw some of my issues.
Maybe I'll withdraw. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was just weird. 32 times 4.
Then okay, I'm gonna blame all my issues on the bad writing then.
I think it's just a fair statement. It's bad writing.
I didn't know there was a time jump. There was nothing that indicated there was a time jump between the movie and the show. Like, I watched the entirety of Future. I don't remember a single fucking thing
Yeah, I
about that.
can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I'll admit I can't actually remember if the movie came right before Steven Universe Future or if the movie came right after Steven Universe, but there was a time jump.
It was
in one
right
of those
after
spots.
Steven Universe.
Yeah,
It
so
went
like,
Steven Universe and Steven Universe movie,
yeah,
and then
but
Future.
I'm saying I don't know where the time jump happened. I'm not sure if the time jump happened between Steven Universe and
Yes.
the movie,
Ste-
or if the
a
time jump happened between the movie and Future.
Time jump did happen between Steven Universe and the movie. That did happen.
Yes.
As I remember a time card saying it is Steven Universe at 14. Because I remember that was the start of the fucking film.
Something like that. Yeah. So that's when they do their like big time jump, and then yeah, they're basically.
But there is another time jump.
No, I think it's supposed to be one time jump. He is just supposed to be 18 in Future.
But the show said otherwise.
I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what.
Unless it's Japan and we don't know it.
No. Yeah, it's well, no, the show's an American show.
Now I'm confused. Because, yeah, I don't remember anything saying there's a time jump between the movie and
Yeah.
Future.
But yeah, I'm saying there was a time jump between Steven Universe and Steven Universe the movie.
Yes.
And that time jump was supposed to make him be 18, basically.
But he wasn't.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Absolutely, Mr. B. We are always happy to hear the struggles and frustrations of our fans and attempt to help as best we can. Or at least listen. We will always lend a helping ear.
A helping foot because we're Goombas.
A helping foot, yes.
Or maybe helping telekinetic powers. We have them. That's how we hold the controllers.
Or is it? Maybe we have hands. You don't know. Not you. I mean the audience.
Yes,
Good.
But I'm right here. Anyway. I'm trying to remember what other shows I had big issues with relationships. I'm sure some anime I had issues with. But
that's just how that works.
I'm trying to recall them.
Yeah, I've said, well, I sort of said, because of one of the shows that we watched, I'm gonna be moving up one of the romance shows that I have planned because it's extremely well written.
Took the Jeopardy test. Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
I was told we don't. If you passed or failed, you don't hear from us within a year, then you either failed or we decided to choose other contestants for the poll. To know if I passed. Like, how hard is it to tell someone?
They don't want to tell people if they passed or failed because that would the point.
That would piss the other contestants off.
No, it's how it's part of how they select the characters or the people who appear on the show. It's I don't know the full details of it, but yeah, they don't tell anyone if they pass or fail, so that way they can more freely select who goes on the show, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Anyway, I actually can't recall too many anime that I thought fucked over relationships. The only one I could maybe have a say for is Dragon Ball, where I thought Bulma was going to get with Goku.
So the thing with anime is most anime doesn't fuck over relationships in the same way. Their relationship fuck-ups are in the fact that they have so much harem stuff. That's more of their relationship fuck-ups.
I'm saying, like, I've seen a few harems and they've not fucked over the relationships with the few harem I've seen.
No, what I'm saying is that the harem itself is the fucked up relationship. They don't really screw it up any more than that.
But the problem is the show is so written well and it's so good you overlook it.
Yeah, in effect.
So I'm overlooking them.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, outside of something like that, no, it's not really as big of a thing in anime.
Yeah. All my problems with relationships come from mainly Cartoon Network shows.
They say
Oh yeah, and I forgot the other one. But it wasn't Cartoon. Was it Cartoon Network? I'm pretty sure it's Star vs. Forces of Evil.
That was Disney.
That was Disney. Knew it.
This one actually was Disney.
Yeah, I can see that, Mr. B. Like I hate not knowing what I got on my chest.
I get that too.
But anyway.
On the plus side, this does mean Mr. B will never do something like this with his students because it pisses him off too.
Yeah. So with Star vs. the Force of the Evil, it's one of those shows where they play around with the obvious relationship. They don't do it in the middle of the show. They do it at the very end.
Yep.
And they rewrite all the laws of physics in their universe just so that, okay, you guys are together now.
Yep.
So that was also some bad writing issues. I don't think we could silence you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can apparently.
You can?
No, can't apparently. 54. Odds aren't in my favor there. No. How do I should get him down? Okay, I can move here. 19.
Hope this isn't it.
Wait, how much do you have left? It's not enough. 30.
Yeah, it's 30.
Yeah, so I definitely need to be back there. Still can't. His attacks are too ranged. That can kill, though.
But
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Smart. Good luck, Mr. B.
Well done, everyone. Now we can break through into Anbar.
Now, Mr. B,
We need to hurry up and attack the palace to block Edelgard's movements.
which host would you prefer to have on Jeopardy? Would you prefer Ken Jennings or would you prefer Mayim Bialik,
Anyway.
whose name I cannot pronounce very well?
Yeah, Star was rough. What's another, like, what's another recent series that had relationship issues?
We've made it this far.
Like, it's
Somehow.
always newer shows.
I
Like,
don't care, because it's not Mike Richards. You know what? I like your attitude, Mr. B.
Or just smiling smugly.
anyway,
From this point
Never
on,
mind, I
she'll
don't
be
like
giving
your
her all,
attitude,
too.
Mr. B.
Expect her to be tougher than the last time we fought. This battle will settle things once and for all. We'll attack as
anyway,
soon as
what
everyone's
were
ready.
other big shows I had problems with that had relationship
Huh?
issues?
That you to do?
Don't know.
I
Oh,
heard
to
the
do.
Alliance's army had entered the city. I've been searching for you ever since.
What are you doing in them bar?
What are you doing in Inbar?
I am waiting for a chance to kill Edelgard. I have not yet been blessed with the opportunity.
Well, if you want to fight alongside us, we'd be more than happy to have you.
There
We
it
fight
is.
for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness. But, should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here. It includes details about the inside of the castle.
I appreciate this, but what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you plan to go alone.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
Hey, wait!
I like how it's like
He's
we're
just as hard to
planning
understand
we're
as
planning
his
to kill
liege
her.
is.
Like, you can have her head. It's fine.
Yeah, seriously.
The time has finally come, my friend. Once we win this fight, the Empire will fall.
What will become of Fodlan?
What will become of it? Well, that's for us to decide, isn't it? Odd as it sounds, I believe the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan are also responsible for protecting the livelihood of its citizens. Everything, even the land itself, has been harmed by the chaos of war. Restoring it will be no easy feat. To do that, the first thing we need to think about is a new ruling system for all of Fodlan.
Oh,
We could unify Fodlan as one nation.
As usual, we're on the same page. I was thinking the same thing.
all right.
Even
Oh,
if the Alliance
let's get
Lords
into
and
this
any remaining
conversation.
influential nobles were to
Um,
divide up dominion of all of
So
Fodlan,
Scooby-Doo Mystery
they would simply
Incorporated, you
pursue
remember
their own
that show,
interests.
right?
Another war would be inevitable.
Mystery Incorporated,
That's why there
Scooby-Doo.
needs to be a powerful ruler who
Yeah.
stands above them all and unifies Fodlan
Remember
as
how
one
Shaggy
nation.
and Velma were a thing, and then they were not?
This is a question.
That's why it needs to be powerful and stand above unifies. You should be the ruler, Claude. We must search for a new ruler. I should be the ruler.
I feel like I would not say I should.
No.
I feel like he would, even if he knows Claude wouldn't take it, I feel like he would offer first.
Yes.
So
I think
you
it
should be
is.
that ruler.
If it means I can lead Fodlan to a better future, I wouldn't mind that at all. My dreams await in a
Claude's pretty
future
good,
where
dude.
Fodlan is no longer ravaged by war. There are things I want to see with you someday. I'll keep thinking about the best way to achieve that goal. Whatever we decide to do.
Anyway,
can't
so
do
in
it until we
Scooby-Doo
defeat
Mystery
the Empire.
Incorporated, Shaggy and Velma
Fodlan
were a
can't
thing
welcome
from
new
episode
dawn
1.
until we win the war.
And they
Let's
tell the
prepare
audience
as
that.
best we can.
So Shaggy doesn't want to do anything in public right now because he's in fear of what Scooby-Doo would think.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't get
that's-
that.
I
He's
literally,
his dog, not to mention his best friend.
Shaggy,
so who the
you
fuck
fuck-
cares?
Part two.
Raggy?
Verdant.
I'm
Road.
gonna be honest with you.
Garland
You're an
Road.
idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Conclusion
eventually
of the crossing roads.
he
It's like what? Like,
he keeps rejecting Velma's advances so much that he gets fed up with it and breaks
On
up
the
with her.
streets of the Imperial capital.
yeah,
alliance
it's not even a
forces
situation
crush
she
Edelgard's
breaks up with
army
him
and
No.
take
for
the
rejecting
perimeter
her.
of the Imperial
He
capital.
breaks up with
gets frustrated
her.
that she
Time to
keeps
face Emperor
trying
Edelgard
to
and to
be
free
a
Rhea
couple
from her
with her
clutches.
or him. It's
Yeah,
like, what the-
and that is rough. That is so bad. I thought it worked so fucking well. So that happened in Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah.
And I just found out what they did in Velma.
yeah.
I don't know if it's a worse situation, but this time Shaggy is
everyone ready?
adamantly in love with Velma, and
The
he tells her
objective of
that.
this battle is
Yep.
to defeat Edelgard and rescue
Unfortunately,
Rhea. According
she
to the
has a thing
information
for
the kid gave
Daphne,
us,
so
the
much
capital
so that
is
they were
directly
already a
north
couple
of the
before
castle's
that,
main entrance.
before he
Yep.
even
It's
asked her.
safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
So I was like, I told you, Velma. If you were going to change this character in some form of way, I told you had to make it good. You didn't do that.
No, I like the idea that they made this as a direct result to Mystery Incorporated's
That would have at least made
relationship,
sense.
where they're like, no, we're gonna. He fucked that relationship up so hard that she's gay now. Fuck you.
That would make so much more sense, and honestly, I would have been hysterical about it. However, this is not a continuation, this is a reboot. And they changed all the characters
Yeah.
to be different.
It's
They're not the same characters.
Nope. Hold on, I need to look at the log.
So, Velma royally fucked up.
Yeah, I don't want to kill Edelgard. Is there no way to walk the same path as Edelgard? I feel like it's I don't want to kill Edelgard.
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that.
Understandable.
If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her.
Yeah, even though South Park has a
I
lot of
ask that you
relationship
and everyone
problems,
here prepare
it's
yourselves
sort
to
of
do
the
same.
same issue as Teen
Understood.
Titans Go,
I
where it's
think
the
I speak
joke.
for everyone when I say that we are
So
prepared.
South Park actually don't have any issues with.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness.
I don't
One
know
must
if I
have to
had
fight
any
the doubts
issues with
before
Gravity
fighting.
Falls.
Haven't seen it.
The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else.
I'm
shall
on.
be
Okay,
prepared.
so Gravity Falls, the whole purpose of it is weird shit happens,
You know what?
and
I wouldn't be
a lot of
surprised
people
if
know
you
the
took
weird
one look
shit
at my
happens,
overstuffed
they
muscles
just
and
covered it up.
surrendered in tears, then and
or they look the other way. It's sort of like Spiderweb Chronicles.
I really hope that
I'm
Edelgard will
surprised that.
Edelgard
Okay,
is
one
a
of the main
stubborn
characters is
one.
named Dipper.
I
I'm
don't
surprised
think
he
likes
just
to
didn't
surrender.
get
Guys,
aged up at one point to
please
date
protect
one of
us.
the main girl characters.
I'll fight with all
And they
I've got to
joke,
save Lady Rhea.
they make it the joke.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is
Yeah.
my dearest wish.
And
We
they
must
do it
prevail no matter what
really
it takes.
well. They do it better than
Satisfied
Teen
yet,
Titans
boy?
Go.
Everyone
So I
made
think
up
I'll
their
give
minds
Gravity
long
Falls a
time
pass.
ago.
Okay, let's get
Anyways,
started. We're yours to command, my friend.
leave it to me.
Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Yeah, I'm not sure we actually have another month. I think we just go into this battle directly. Or there might be another month, but like it's not. I think we just go into this directly.
Oh. Oh yeah. I forgot. A lot of those shows don't compare to the shit storm that regular show was.
Sorry, I must admit I'm a bit distracted from the current thing going on. Oh my fucking god. So, yeah, I do actually have an A-rank conversation queued up with Catherine.
Unfortunately, you can't get to it right
Nope.
now. You're unavailable.
Yep.
Anyway, so regular show's issue was Mordecai didn't get with CJ or Margaret, and he got with some random girl we only just met at the last episode. She didn't even get any spoken lines.
Yep. Yeah, and,
We are
and I
just
can
showing
agree.
her, and she's married to him.
Yep.
That is probably the worst out
Are
of the
you
relationships.
goddamn kidding me?
There are a lot of fucking chests.
Just a fucking war chest for him over here.
Might want to send someone with ignits.
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah, out of all those shows I've listed, all of them are very bad and very. I don't know which is worse than the other because each of them are that bad. Each of them are on the same level of bad.
Yeah.
Like I think regular shows relationships is comparable to Finn's relationships. Like there are some shows I will compare for, but yeah, I'm sorry guys. It's just I watch a lot of slice of life anime, and all the slice of life animes I've watched to me have done relationships very, very well.
Yeah.
And I'm upset at the fact that nowadays cartoons
They've
can't
made it
get
into
it
the
right.
past,
An
but it's actually
anime
the
older
perfect
than those
chance to turn the
cartoons
tables on them.
gets it more correct.
Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare
I almost
for
want to say
bitter
anime
struggle.
is a vastly
Victory to the
superior
Atlassian
cartoon
Empire.
than any other cartoon.
There are
But I
more
don't know if
enemies
I'm
inside
going
the
that
palace
far.
than
I might
thought.
get people that
It's gonna
hate me
take a lot to
for
bring this
saying that.
situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then
But all I'm
victory
saying is I
ours.
see better relationships in
Everyone,
anime
let's
than I
go.
do cartoons.
Yep. I think you're not wrong there.
Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Oh,
Well,
Petra's here.
I think we see who has them. Door key. Yep. Yep, and that's the door.
So you're just gonna have to clear them all out.
Maybe not clear them all, but yeah, clear most.
Did they say anything about reinforcements? This might just be the final fight.
There's Dorothea.
Oh, we're so sorry. I'm sure this is where Bernadetta would be too.
Could be, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah, we just want formally to apologize to the slaughter of the characters we're about to unleash upon.
Yeah, Dorothy is going directly for...
Leave it to me.
I'm your girl.
There is no way to
I'll
avoid
do
being
my
tagged
best.
here.
Steady now.
No.
So,
I do this for all of us.
So we apologize to all characters from
in
this
fact,
point
I
on
think
out.
I think I have to just...
They've made
I think I just have to go for it.
Our back.
As much as it seems dangerous to do so, I think I have to directly attack, or
Yes.
else I just lose.
Leave it to me.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm your girl.
So, these guys cannot get into the throne room. He can get healing over there, and so can he. But they can't get in either.
Yeah, Dorothy is a healing mage.
Yeah,
I
so
do
let's
this
start
for
with
all
some.
of us.
I am a simple man.
Steady now.
I think Ignace does worse.
He does, actually.
Onward.
That's the problem.
I'd say be careful if you do.
The problem is I don't have a choice. It's
Child's play.
I have to kill pretty much everyone in this room to clear enough space. So I
Might
don't
need to dance
really
with
have...
Marianne for a couple of your characters. Petra might destroy Lysa.
You will regret. I will
Attack,
not die
missed, fucking destroyed.
Yeah, we have to kill Petra as well. Like, Petra is the threat in this room.
Yeah.
So I'd say go to her immediately.
That's the plan. They can't get through.
No.
They can shoot through. So I can't have anyone in this tile space. Good. Not close enough. Not good enough. It has a no chance. Okay.
I'll do my best.
No.
Shall we?
I think I have to come up here. Kill. And then move away.
Don't get used to this.
At the ready.
I'd probably use Claude to kill Petra.
I think that's the plan. So I don't know what that does.
What's my strategy?
Or use you to kill Petra.
I was gonna say I have plenty of options here, but
Shall we?
he can't get close enough. He actually can.
Right? Yeah, he has a pretty good range.
Thought you could best me? Now my success is guaranteed.
Oh, I think he just got rescued.
He got Life Taker.
Oh, I thought that was Lifesaver.
No. So I just want to see how bad this is. 13 to hit. Okay.
No.
Me. 35. And this is actually something I can't move on to. 55.
Yeah, Claude has a better chance than anybody.
Yeah.
I'd say go up there with Claude and then heal him with Marianne.
Can't reach with... Yeah. Let's start with
I
this.
can't be letting you pass. I will defend, and I will be killing all of you.
Problem with Petra
You
is she
must
has
be-
good dodge rate.
Must clear the way forward. For every person.
Let's bring them down.
Damn. Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of critical that that hit, because otherwise it's kind of fucked. Yeah, that's kind of bad.
I mean, you can dance for Ignaz, but I don't think that helped.
Well, the big problem is that no one can hit her. She has too good of hit, like too good of.
I know Hilda didn't do that bad against her when she fought her.
Yeah, I think I have to. Well, actually, I'm gonna try this.
Dance for Lysa P, I don't know.
I don't know. That's the problem here. I don't know who's the best person to use.
Clearly Claude. Like, he had a 55% chance to hit.
65.
Better than any other character that I saw.
But yeah. Hit is. What's his chance to hit? Hit 80. 90, 95. Yeah, a lot of the magic is honestly one of the higher hitting chance weapons.
Let me try it.
So let me. I've got like 10 of these. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start with Lysa. What is your 28? There was a 65, which isn't a lot better, but
Let's turn the tables.
It's not even her.
no, doesn't matter.
Poor
Edelgard,
Petra.
I will not be keeping my promise. Give me forgiveness, please.
We should be able to get through to the throne room now.
Okay, big problem is that they are going to get attacked. Then that's just kind of unavoidable.
Yeah, you were going to get attacked no matter what.
Yeah. But we're now in a safer position, so I'm gonna move.
Just keep your healers next to your character.
Yep.
And you should be
I'm gonna
fine.
move everybody into this clump here. Because the next thing I'm gonna do is fight this guy.
So are you just going to bum rush Edelgard?
No. I am gonna attack. I'm gonna kill maybe not everyone in the room, but most people in the room.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
They're going to raid if you take too long.
Maybe. So, but yeah, first thing I'm gonna do, go over here and kill this guy. Now, who is the best people for this? What is... I think it's one person, really? That's surprising. 9 times 4, 15 times 2. Yes. I'm not gonna waste that.
I would use Marianne to dance for people.
Maybe.
So maybe dance for Raphael.
Honestly, not a bad plan. Just enough.
Now use Lawrence.
Yeah, because Lawrence can just kill him. What's he saying?
In a hurry to die.
Well, okay, fine, just kill him. The first one.
I think he has 3 health bars.
Yep. That wasn't what I meant, though.
It doesn't look like the archer's going for.
Yeah, but I think that changes anyways. So I'm not sure. I don't think this is a good idea, but he has 104 fucking health. God damn.
Maybe try that.
Yeah, because she can't hit, can she?
No.
I mean, she can. She
She can
sword
combat
hit,
arts, but
net can't reach.
damn it.
I don't think I can reach either. I cannot.
Only one that can.
Bernadetta can't reach.
You
he
could
can
combat
reach.
arts, but
Yeah. I actually kind of want to do that.
May I help? Good time for a secret scheme.
This will reduce his movement options.
and it confuses him.
Yeah. But this still cannot reach.
You can only attack with burn. It doesn't matter. I would try to get her out away from him. That's probably
I don't understand the one tile warp. It's like, I don't see a benefit to that.
Well, maybe you want that character on the other side while they still have a move.
I guess, but
I think it helps with movement.
really, you can't hit from there.
Nope, she has to hit.
Oh, she can do that. Okay.
Yeah, one use.
Yeah, I really don't want to use it there. That might have been the time to use it, but
I don't know if combat arts will kill.
it will not kill. Not even with,
I don't think combat arts is useful against this demonic beast.
no.
And I don't think you can get her closer.
Nope.
I guess you could use rescue. Okay. But she can't attack 2,000.
Shoot.
The only person that is on your team that has range with magic is Lawrence.
That's true. Yeah, whatever. It's probably still better to get her there anyways.
I don't know what Dawnbreak does.
Oh, drawback moves somebody back. I mean, very useful.
I guess.
Nope. Wait and wait. Okay, they're gonna start approaching.
I was just going to ignore you for a second.
No, guess not. That's a weird order to do things, but okay. Okay. Here comes the dude.
So close. Must press on.
The dude's gonna die.
Maybe.
I think we had to bum rush Edelgard just to keep him.
Hey.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
You're relentless.
I'm seeing really nobody's that dead. I guess he's a little bit injured. Are they not targeting anyone? Oh, they're targeting Mary.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah, we should definitely, let's back this up. So,
be careful because Dorothy is targeting you.
yeah, I got it. She will not live. Still gonna get hit there.
Yeah, because that archer is in a ballista.
That face brings back some memories. It's It's a shame we don't have time to catch up.
Damn.
I think you need to go kill archers.
Well, I'd like to have the field cleared a bit before doing that. Because, like, would you believe that attacking the archers is dangerous?
40 times 2, you kill one person.
So,
We're all desperate, aren't we?
He's not an archer.
he won't kill.
I wasn't about to
I
let
would
you
probably
go.
rescue Miriam, if possible.
Maybe.
As I think Dorothea is targeting her. Oh, now she'll target Flame. That's even worse. I think we needed to wait for Dorothea to get closer.
That's fine. You worry too much.
I've got no time for mercy. If it's our destiny to kill each other, then I cannot, will not, respect the goddess. My only request is that if you win, you'll at least have the decency to kill me quickly.
It's over.
The teacher does not hold back.
Edelgard, forgive me. I can't.
We're so sorry, Dorothea.
Yep. There was no other way. We got door key number 2. Oh, it's in the dark seal.
This should give us a bit more freedom of movement. Now, how best to attack?
I would.
I can't from there. So,
Yeah, I would heal.
yeah, that makes sense.
That helps.
I can't hit anybody here, really. Like, I sort of can, but I can't kill anybody. So, I think I'll just get everybody lined up for the next round.
Yeah, I think Violet is going to be fine.
Yep, the thing I'm upset about... No.
Infiltrators, kill them!
The thing that I'm upset about is not that Violet's going to die. It's that Violet's going to get all the kills.
Again, this is the last fight.
I don't know this.
It won't
This
be
is
there.
chapter 20. There's 2 more chapters.
That's fair.
Watch and learn.
But these are main fights, and
Another
I
victory.
think it's uncontrollable.
Yeah, a little bit.
This could turn the tides.
Oh, that's a problem.
Good news.
Pathetic.
He's better than I thought.
Not that much better.
Luck wasn't with you.
I think if we protect the duo, it'll get us some points with his faction.
Well, I don't think his faction really exists anymore, but sure.
You're done.
Again, Claude's whole goal is to unite all 3 factions into one new...
I know, and I'm
try
saying
harder
start
too.
with the blue lines.
So, who has...
Violet has heal if you want to use him.
No, who has the door key?
Violet.
Lysithea. And Violet. Okay. So yeah, let me... I'm gonna send... him. And... No.
I would send a heal.
I guess I can send Annette then. She can heal. right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's healing. So yeah, we'll send those 3. We're gonna progress everybody up.
I would heal Raphael before you send him on.
That's fair. Nobody's actually targeting me there because they're all busy. I'll just move everybody up. I can't reach.
You can race next round.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's see if he has a key.
Fine. I would use Psychic to heal Raphael.
Well, I am. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna use her to open the door. Damn, can't open the door. Just barely, honestly. Okay, well, fuck. At that point, I'll just... Yeah, I was gonna use... I was always gonna use flame. Okay. Wow, I can't even get him in there. God damn. Oh, I can't cross these walls at
Until
all.
you unlock it.
Fucking...
That's rough.
Oh, that's a problem. Sorry, I was under the impression I could just fly over this damn walls, but these are walls.
Nope, walls.
Okay. Okay, I'm backing up a little bit because that's gonna change how I handle this entire thing. Because at that point, I'm still gonna send him over.
I'm your girl. What's next?
I'm gonna still send the same 3 of them.
Leave it to
They're
me.
still gonna go.
Steady now.
But I'm gonna send. Let's see how's best to do this. Can I get? Yes.
Let's make this quick.
I'm gonna put
I wouldn't even bother opening that door. I'd just go straight to that door.
The reason I'm trying to open that door so badly is I want him to get in there and protect them while I'm getting to the other door.
What's my
I
strategy?
mean, Claude has a lot of movement. I think he can get there in 2 turns.
But he can't go through the door. He would have to backtrack all the way around. The point I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bide as much time for it to do as possible.
I think Claude can be at that door in 2 turns.
Yes, but he can't be in that... Give me a second.
I'll do my best.
I don't know if she can... You suck, game. 1 fucking title. Ugh. That sucks. It is going to consume his turn to trade items, isn't it? He doesn't even get his extra movement. What the hell else do I want to trade with? I guess I'll trade this weapon I can't use. That sucks. In fact, at that point, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to do this. Because I'll just use her to open the door.
I don't even know if she'll get there in 2 turns.
She'll get to that door in 2 turns. And she'll get that turn to next turn. No 2 turns battle. She's going to get there.
I
like,
do this for
immediately.
all of us. Onward.
Okay.
What's
get
my
me up here.
strategy?
I'll get to that other door. And fortify.
Claude.
Oh, yeah, done.
Wow.
0.
Okay, guys, I've run out of water. I have to go get another one.
Don't waste it.
Wow, he's actually incapable of taking damage. You know what? Maybe Dedu is not. Doesn't need.
More proof of my loyalty.
Let's make this quick.
At the ready. Watch this.
Okay, that fucking sucked.
At the ready. Strategy in motion. Sorry, but I must.
Sorry, guys, this is gonna sound bad.
Reassuring.
We got points with him.
Shall we?
Well, you got friendship points for him?
Yeah, you actually get friendship points for that.
So how's our boy Dedu doing?
I don't think he can actually take damage to any of these enemies at all.
So he can only take damage from Edelgard.
I think so.
I'll do my best.
So we gotta make sure he doesn't die by Eldegard.
I'm your girl.
Leave it to me.
Steady now.
This is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can do it.
Probably not.
Shall we?
Not a...
Archer is a magic user.
Okay. Well, I also just can't even attack there, so... No, it's not gonna matter. Okay. We'll wait.
I do this for all of us.
Ooh.
That'd be bad. She has very bad defense.
I don't think she quite has that bad a defense, but yeah, it wouldn't be good.
I probably would
Onward.
advance for once, but
Yeah, just watch.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
That's fine. That's expected. Yeah, just watch. Did damage. That's the only damage Dedu has taken. He's just fucking ignoring the guy.
Path for His Highness.
he's ignoring the big monster.
That's another one.
Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Not a good plan.
Oh, it never ends. How many more reinforcements are they gonna launch at us? If we don't block up the stairwells, it's never going to stop.
I mean, we can block it with all the bodies we'll pile up.
I will not die yet.
So she can block a stairwell next
Yep.
turn. But what does it mean by block?
I assume standing.
I think you have to permanently stand there.
Could be.
That sucks.
I'm not gonna actually. I'm not gonna waste that. Okay.
Didn't kill him.
It's the wrong damn attack.
Shall we?
There. That was one.
Few health bars remain.
Yep.
Shall we?
Nope. Refused.
ready.
How is it fucking possible that he still isn't dying? Oh, you can attack any tile. Yeah, fuck this. I don't give a shit. I refuse to use that damn bow unnecessarily, and this game is just to allow me to kill without using that bow. So fuck that guy.
I'd say Gambit was the other good move to use, so I don't think nothing of value was lost.
No.
I'll do my best.
No, it's silence. Okay.
I would...
Goddess, forgive me. I do this for all of us.
How is it fucking possible?
What's
God
my strategy?
damn, this guy has
Onward.
like near infinite fucking defense. Where's this damn archer? Oh, it's a magic person. It's like
Magic,
there,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to hit him with anybody. Okay.
You can use Raphael and Ignat's party to get him later.
So I just want to use this for such a... What's pissing me off is that it's such a little amount of fucking health.
Just hit him with Bernadetta and then hit him with Byleth. Or other way. Hit him with Byleth and hit him with Bernadetta. Why is it only curse shot?
It isn't.
No.
Yes, I've got you.
Okay, well that works. Okay, game. I'll give you that one.
Maybe this will help me keep steady.
I can work with that.
And now Byleth can wreck his shit.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, he just gains more defense by
Yep.
the end, which sucks. Should be fine. Rescue will help.
This one's done. Hey, somebody managed to hurt the dude. It's a fucking
Because
impossibility.
it's a magic user. Magic is super effective against armored units.
So close.
That
My moment has
will kill.
arrived.
You got yourself killed. Luck wasn't with
I
you.
don't know if I can heal an ally.
I think we've tried it and we can't. Because it's only party members.
Yeah, I think that was my understanding as well. Because if I go here, I can talk. No, I can't.
Oh, you can.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna do this. Heal everybody up. I need to move up anyways, so.
I cannot vanquish her alone, so I will join you in this battle. But if I fall, leave me. My only wish is for Edelgard's head.
Good.
I mean, Byleth can heal. You could have held him to full.
Oh, that's true. But
Let's make this quick.
That sucks. She has to stand there.
I'm not sure she actually has to, but in fact, maybe I just shouldn't leave her there, anyways. Because like, who gives a shit if it's blocked or not?
Yeah,
Let's
because
make
if
this
we
quick.
beat Edelgard, the battle's over.
Shall we?
Much.
At the ready.
I guess you can keep her there to beat the knights.
I'll do my best.
She could level up for free.
Please die.
That's enough! It was a team effort. I do this for all of us.
Okay, I cannot.
Yeah, he's gonna go straight for
Shall we?
Edelgard, and there's nothing we can do.
Nope.
Steady now.
Not quite enough deck. Okay, in that case,
Leave it
let's
to me.
do this.
I probably wouldn't move Raphael further. That way he didn't get attacked by that magic user. But
Well, the goal is to get them all attacked rather than the opposite. Yeah, it's like 17 moves. 9 times 2, but wasting my time.
It had to be done.
Yeah, you do have to stand there. Wow. Okay.
Can't afford to lose.
You're
That is
so on
true.
top of it. If you're sure. What's next? I can't stop now.
Okay, let's start over here. Silver Gauntlet. Actually, that's very useful.
for Raphael.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Very much I can do otherwise. Okay. Let's just start with a simple question. Okay. That answers my question. Also answers my question.
You can kill her.
Can I talk to her?
What's my strategy?
You definitely do not have a
Okay.
good enough relationship with Edelgard to talk to her.
Well, that's not the exact point here, but okay. I'm gonna move everybody up for a turn. That gives them time to get into position.
I'd say make sure you can block the dude's path in some way.
We'll do it.
Onward.
His movement
Because
is
he
to
can-
the- Yep.
I'd say take up as many tiles as possible without
Yep.
fighting.
He can't get through her.
Miss. That's good.
Oh, he's gonna be nice and resist.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Okay. Let's first just get him up here.
I'd keep Lythacia with Dedu, that way he can heal through going to go face that magic user.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
I would start sending Annette and Raphael up.
Yeah. Oh, just straight up.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Give Dedu as much help as he can, because we're blocking him from going
Well,
to go get Edelgard.
yeah, actually, you know what? I think that moving them straight up is a bad plan because I don't think that that direction is viable. Yeah. There. Okay.
Luck wasn't with you.
Way.
I'd say to prevent any further issues, I would bum rush Edelgard.
That's the plan. Yeah, that was always the plan. So.
Claude can kill her.
Yep. Yep. And that's the plan.
your ideas.
Even if he,
I understand they're not
if
so
he
far
fails, you
removed
can heal.
from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan. Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you. Hold the grudge if you must.
You killed her.
Yep. My sword or my bow broke for that.
It looks as though my path will end here.
She becomes a demonic beast.
My teacher,
Maybe.
claim your victory.
He can't kill her.
Strike me down. You must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand.
No.
I don't think this is actually a trap.
I wanted to walk with you.
One hell of an ending.
I wanted to walk with you. Yeah.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I'd hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well.
Makes sense.
It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas.
Yep.
Their allies.
This is not a surprise.
They hold
They're the
deep
only ones
resentment
left.
against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its
Wow,
whereabouts.
he did
enclosed.
one last noble act before his death, sending
There
us
is
the
no
letter.
question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan.
That's the
Do
thing.
not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop
Yeah, that's the thing.
resides in a secret
They
chamber
were
in the
not
Imperial
trying
Palace.
to be evil. They just believed that the church was the absolute enemy of Fodlan. It was their belief that the only way for there to be peace was to eliminate the church.
I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors. And the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
That's basically the point of this game. There are 3 factions. One will unite the world. No alternatives.
To leave a letter like this behind. You were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea
Apparently
is
so.
alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them.
That is true.
The allies of Monica and Tomas. Well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress.
Absolutely.
But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one.
Come on, reveal. Is the reveal
Hubert,
now?
Rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
Let's ask Rhea about it.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
And we shall.
You have come to save me. Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again all this time. Is it truly you?
Did we just time jump?
I can see you have grown
What?
into
No.
a reliable young man.
Okay.
Thank you for
I don't
supporting
understand
the
what the
professor.
confusion here is. That we went into the dungeon
for
and she's in the
rescuing
dungeon.
me.
And she
Oh.
looks like this.
Surely the protection of the goddess.
I thought we were going to have to go
Wait, Rhea.
kill those people before we found Rhea again.
No.
What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Uh-huh.
The King of Liberation.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
How did he get the Sword of the Creator?
According to legend, the goddess gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
The legend is a lie. I made it up.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu. But he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
Yeah, so
That's
maybe him
completely
getting the
different from
sword
what the
is
legends
a
tell
lie.
us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you. And I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day.
Yes,
You
and
must
so
be
will
weak
we.
after living in confinement for so long.
Yeah, after this cuts.
Please rest
Or
for a while.
however many
My
cuts.
friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess.
Nope. Aren't they the people of Xanadu?
She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
Yeah, Flame. Me. Ooh. I'd say maybe you. That way it doesn't fall suspicion on Rhea or Flame.
Perhaps me.
Maybe? Though, I get the feeling you're something else altogether. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. After we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I long to see.
What sight is that?
I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fix.
I want to go and be a Pokemon
Just
trainer.
People, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Elmira, or countries even farther east there, too.
I've heard
all of those
Elmira.
people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
As we shall. Unfortunately, we broke our fucking arrow, killing Edelgard. And I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to repair it.
We'll
So,
see.
You mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald? And the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies. And the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my
Did
blood?
we even kill the Death
They
Knight?
were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood
Did
experiments.
we kill the Death Knight?
As
I think
awful as
so.
it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercius.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
This is for Fodlan's future.
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
Absolutely.
My heroic name, passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war, but we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots, and I know we have what it takes to do it.
Next month or next fight? I'm not sure there is a month after this. It might just be fights from now on.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon.
Guys, I'm really trying to end the episode here, but unfortunately, these cutscenes just keep fucking happening.
Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance Army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala.
Yeah, we say we will
where this
try
foe
for an hour and a half,
resides.
but what we really mean is we'll try when we can.
What we mean is we will fucking save when we can and stop the episode.
Sorry if we're complaining, guys. It's just we have a really long episode we need to edit and have done by Saturday.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be... Yeah, it needs to be done tomorrow and uploaded. Oh, no, there is a full month.
Catherine would like to speak with
Yes, it is a good time.
I will not yield! It's been a while since I had such a close call. If not for you, Professor, I wouldn't have made it. I didn't expect to be ambushed on a simple scouting mission.
Are you hurt?
You should be asking about the mission, not about me. I have to ask, Professor, what brought you here?
your S-rank conversation.
I was worried about you.
So you came to protect me. I'm beginning to understand why your allies love you. These are selfish times. One doesn't expect to encounter selflessness. You're kind. In that respect, I'd say you're much like Lady Rhea.
Don't compare.
You think Lady Rhea is kind?
Of course. It's thanks to her kindness that I'm here today. I was an outlaw in Fargus. She took me in and let me live here.
You were an outlaw?
Didn't I tell you? I was born into House Karen in Fargus. They used to call me Thunderstrike Cassandra. I was implicated in a plot to kill the king. It was a totally false accusation, of course. I had to flee the kingdom, and the Archbishop took me in.
Why did you come to the monastery?
I used to be a student at the academy, so I knew I'd be safe here.
Ah.
Lady Rhea saved me once when I was a student, you know. I don't really remember what happened. I was badly injured and near death. Lady Rhea took care of me. She didn't mind getting dirty. She took my muddied, bloodied body into her arms. Since then, Lady Rhea has been my inspiration.
Dang, one heck
I will
of a
always
lady
serve
there.
her, protect her, love her. For some reason, when I think about Lady Rhea, your face comes to mind.
Oh, that's good.
You've become an important presence in my life.
Thank you.
I'm honored.
I wasn't expecting you to have a positive response. I'm not thrilled about it personally. I am
She
still
hates
going
that
to
she
keep my eye
likes
on
you so much.
Not so I can report to Lady Rhea, though. Just because I want to.
You got your A-rank conversation.
I
it
now
will
have an
go
A-rank conversation with literally every female in this game.
that you have recruited.
Yes. Everyone in this house, plus some of the ones I've recruited.
I just don't
And
get
every
it.
teacher.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right? But then why not drop it on Garrig Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
Well enough to
I am
stand.
well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelel instead.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the
So
goddess
it's a bomb
gathered in
bunker.
Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives.
Yeah, the Death Knight
It's
told us to
possible
leave.
that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
No javelins have fallen since then.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect
Yeah,
time
the
for a surprise
Death Knight
attack.
actually saved us from death.
I will accompany you.
What? No, that would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement
Rhea is
weakened you
recruited,
greatly,
oh
did
boy.
it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you. But please, take care not to overexert.
I don't think she's actually part of the team, but she will join the party.
We don't know exactly
can
what we're up
recruit her as
against
far
here,
as I'm aware.
but having
I don't
you
think so.
around is very reassuring, Rhea.
He's a pretty good healer.
Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
I keep thinking they're calling it Shambhala. It's like, no, that's the sword.
Shambhala.
That Shambhala is a character
Shambhala.
from Doctor Strange.
Yes. It's also not Shangri-La.
We've actually yet to see Shambhala, but he's only been referenced once. I actually need to look up if they're doing anything. We have support conversations,
And
but
we're not
I'd
doing them
advise
today.
not doing it.
Nope, we are saving.
Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment your videos, do read them. Follow on Twitch. We'll see you guys on the next 3 houses where maybe it might be full length. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.